Hi, friends, it's Mrs. McCarver, and it's time for today's writing lesson. If you remember, this week we are looking at the book Shortcut by Donald Cruz to help us think about some things that writers do when they are writing a small moment story. And some of the things that Donald Cruz does are things we can do in our stories too to make them even better. We've learned about adding feelings, we've learned about using different punctuation, and today I want to talk to you about how they add details to the pictures. So I marked a couple places that I noticed lots of details. So first, I picked this page because when you first look at it, you might just see the train tracks. But when we zoom in, look at the details of how he showed you what the grass looks like along the sides, how there's rocks here. He showed details about how the children were dressed. She even has bows in her hair, and look at their faces have lots of details. Another place was this page. I learned even more about where they're walking. When you look at the bottom, I notice that here's the train tracks and they're kind of up on top of a hill. Remember, there was a steep slope. And when I look down here, I see the dirt. I see the brambles that he talked about in the words, this pipe with yucky brown water coming out of it. And then I bet that's where the snakes come from. Do you remember that part? So as a writer, we want to add lots of details to help the reader understand our story. So let me show you what that's going to look like in my story. So we were just talking about how we can see lots of details in the pictures and words of Donald Cruz books. Shortcut. So this picture, the first picture I started was pretty good. There's a lot of details on my towel and the chair and in the pool. But then when I got to this one, I feel like this is a place where I can add some more details. For example, do you think I was just playing ball by myself? No, that seems kind of silly. I'm probably playing with my daughter who I was at the pool with, right? So she's there too. Add her feelings. And she is excited to catch the ball. That's a detail. There might be other people here jumping off the diving board, getting ready to jump off the diving board. Or maybe some people going down the slide, because we were not the only people at the pool that day. There were lots of people there. It's a busy day, busy pool. Here's another place that I might be able to add some details, like where was my daughter when I jumped off the diving board? Oh, maybe she was waiting here in line because she was going to go next, and she was clapping for me because she couldn't believe that I was going to do it. So today I want you to try to see if you can find places in your writing to add more detail. Now that you've seen me add some details to the pictures I'm working on, it's your turn. Get out the piece of writing that you've been using and see what details you might need to add to make your writing even better.